Welcome to the 3:57 a.m. drifting at he presenting the best. Now you can hear from the loudness the animal trying to do their thing, the chicken trying to do their crew, and they got a crew. So I'm also supposed to be my single self here, with the best of myself. Why do you think we ought to come and say that we're gonna dress and design visions? And indeed, the vision with the most beauty that we have put out there has not come into somebody that they're going out there to rob and come into the room and robbing. What name you worship in the church or worship with that you fail to test to understand what spirit is giving your best to, and most of you have rushed into covenant with those things, and they are the one that you have placed on the side, on any side that we try to live without my family having any of those names. They are the one robbing my thing, keeping all the things that I have for my ministry out of the place and giving it out for credit to somebody who just wish to do so, and they're getting something scarlet or ugly things. How do you think that the righteous person who the Lord prophesies is the same person the Lord had allowed most people to go to rob him? Is the cock a part of your creed? Or is the animal, the beast and goat, are they a part of your mission? And look at the time. Just watch carefully the time. If Sylvester when you sit here and design and work, and you didn't see any time have to be like the most beautiful, the most shining time, even in this generation where we have had this ugly life that you have played in somebody's life to be hunting and ugly looks to somebody's family, you don't see how I communicate and I live these many generations. Are you the one doing the best that I can? How is the Lord such a disgrace to the names of the flesh? And the Bible simply says, you hear the gate. That's that person, Emmanuel, who is robbing and opening the gate of myself, even in his sleep, and robbing. And I have to catch him today again. For several times, all that have gotten missing here, that's their family. Their family is a sick and sick cell family. Of such thing, they got delivered from one time, sometime, many generations. You want to say it is. Yeah, the same thing is in their family. And they are that same doing this robbery and act and liar. What did the Bible say? Is a killer more than any other person. Anybody who is a liar is more killer than anybody that kills. So don't see somebody who have gone to kill physically to be what? To be a killer, but when the person who go and lie to the other or deceive, and you don't think he is a killer. The Bible says it. Let's watch carefully. Those scriptures I need to consider first. Let's check because it's very necessary. Look at what I'm doing. It looks like audio to you what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to go also with this to show that when you see the short videos from TikTok and on YouTube, a part of it, that I have to say that that name, Emmanuel, whatever, and Christianity and God, all of that, the name are just supposed to be. If I'm giving the righteous thing to do what righteously is given, so it is in the vision many things and the water beast walking on only as you don't know, walking, rising from the water. So that's the water beast also who worketh. And many of them who are living according to what the work of somebody's vision and dream, how they initiate them, how they do things, and they get to do for them that. I want to show you that. That which is very beautiful. Now, I can show you the beauty of the most women if you don't find it in the art of my works. What is the Bible saying? And what has the Bible charged to what? To make the world know. If indeed I woke up working, you realize that we are using Coral X3 and now we are using S4. So to upgrade to continue with what I was doing initially, I had to do it. So to design the best women, best ladies, angels of myself. So I allow the things that would be above what you are worshiping when you have not tested, what you have not known, and that which you don't know that are brought to the level on the table and rising up and getting them out. So whatever you, I don't want to bring him up to what to the screen for you to see who I say is an arrow by killer and all these people who were the same person who removed my eyes and destroyed myself. They are the same family who have done it. Looking at my beauty and handsomeness, do they not tell that anybody that is handsome beauty or keeping the rule in the shiny, the beast of the opposite will destroy things like that. That's why they told you the apple, the ones who eat the fruit of the eye, the Lord. It was their same Lord, the Lord that they did that same to. How did the Lord return that you are doing the same? Would you think I'm a level with anybody? Do you know what I can do when it comes to you unintelligent? What can I do than the Lord Himself who is intelligent? You see that the strongest, highest authority and power is this we have humbled to the level to learning and creating. And you, the ones that have nothing, when you have any grab of energy, it generates nothing than ugly life. So I'm going to design the most of the beauty and the women on my channel. Stay tuned in. This was an office I have to work. This is a job placement agency I work at. So any photo that I come out with is a reality. I don't go out there and place somebody on myself like we can do with other app and things. But I have reality because I create, I can do it. That's why I do those things. I don't think it will be hard for myself to sit and do this. You can do it. You are not the one who can do anything. What you can do is showing in your opposite life. How can a man of the Lord, even with this, when I was on TikTok doing about 60 seconds video, which ended up being around 45 something, because at the end of the video, from around 30 to 45 minutes or 80 seconds, they show a golden eagle eye and the reflection. And that I was surprised, thought that it's a different thing that pop up trying to stop my video. And then I have to end the broadcast right after that. Even I have to show it to you here. And I did it. So when I did it, I saw that that's a message. Already that's myself they are revealing. It's a glory that we were having from my work to reveal what indeed is a secret. How you have to have the door and the bell and the king and then the archangel and the lions and all of that. You didn't know what is in the reality. How do you think you are invoking somebody only to carry something to you once you get to the wrong person, then you mean it gets to you? Have I ever walked in your room? Do I work with you? I don't work with any of you. I don't have anybody known arm robber, but I'm the one broadcasting for them to listen and learn and get out of the nonsense of somebody in non-part of business we don't entertain. Or you have a head shape or styling than myself sit and I can shave myself. All this is my own shaving. So don't think you can dress myself when I pay you than myself who sit and dress myself. I do this. It's myself. And if I wasn't that most beauty and handsome, why do you think the enemy would have come in to destroy us? How do I look old and aged to your fathers and your ugly look? Look at Kida and they are looking so big, ugly, of something we don't know. Big head, very big head, ugly, skin dead. What is the Lord saying? Where can you say the Lord stand before us? When the name of the Lord that they want to say a God or Christianity or Emmanuel, when that same God is the one armed robber robbing a person who doesn't rob, and then they turn against that person and say he is the one robbing, is it reality to say the name of the Lord placed on them and they are robbing? So is it not the Lord that is robbing? Because he said, for their fruit, you shall know them by their fruit. Their fruit, the bear and the spirit, is that which they rob and lie and kill people. That is the name of the Lord placed on them. So if I'm not the one to reveal in such things, were we just talking about I create, were we just revealing in the books, reserved in the daytime, or were we also just having a sleep and nightmare? Did you not see it? When I put a nightmare on it, did you not see that? Did we not see it? So who created the vision, things that are happening? So that if I don't abuse my time and word, how do you tell me I'm not the one with the best? That's why if I show women on my channel, I tell you I got the best. Don't you see myself beyond the best that you see from the women? Which of the photos you want to say look like the family I live with? How many years I've lived with them, I never look like them in that way. It's my most handsome beauty I'm showing all the time. Different of myself in one flesh. I cannot change to two people anyway. So on my channel, or where you see somebody being created later to look like our beauty covering them, it means I'm working spirit and in flesh. That's why. And I don't just work, but I'm working the miracle. When we are one-on-one place on somebody, would you also know that the one-on-one is gone or drift into another generation? And that we saw it. So today is 12. So and the number 12 is did land in somebody also to go into work. Where you did it, and you can say you had somebody do this. There's a photo of somebody even showing on one of the things I'm saying, and that had a look alike, even with a photo of myself here. And yet that is in a different country. Would you like to say that? I show it to you. I showed you. But the most of the beauty and the works that I find, let me find those things first. Reality. Take a look. Go out there quickly. Return onto the app for live stream. Only that which command from my good works that I instruct nobody, no angel, no genie, nobody. Come on in quickly. Come on the kingdom that revealing. All that diga. Maskia Torah. So if you claim you have any occult that day with blood and killing, and I raise life, and with the blood will show you what I'm saying. That's why I don't pray talking about blood of anybody, except I use any element for some particular reason. I don't go talk about blood of Jesus, blood of God. I don't know any Jesus. How can I talk of his blood? Then you are killing people and pouring blood. Come out of my way. Come on, I resist you. Esdras, Esdras. Get the enemy out of here. Sure. Come out of the enemy out. Reveal my kingdom authority on myself. Come out of there. I command you. Come out of it now. Really there's up authority. Come out of there right away. I want to see my beauty in the most women. Come out of this place. Any unclean spirit. Move out of the corruption of the world. Come out of the chicken world of demons. Out of this place. But the man and woman. Out of this place. Now see the archangel and his works revealing. Ask myself. I have to see how I can shave and trim myself only to feed what I am. Only to feed myself in more generation. Look, you don't know. This is how I work. And the looks of my service in every generation I'm showing you. It won't be your belief that created anything here because you don't have any power. It's myself that do all these things, that dress anyway. And only the ugly is this that came to spoil works. Because that is what it is, hatred. So I don't have any family of anybody on this earth apart from select the work and let it be. So if you are the one who came to create, when the beauty time comes of reward, you have to see it. Seeing it live. When a concrete, do you know what happens in spirit? Which is physical. You know what is happening. You don't know it. That's what even make somebody Adam and Eve. If you don't know it, let me just say that. Because of what? Two people. And the one who is not two is resulted to the what? To the two people's activity with the suffering. Because you are not a part of it. Being innocent, have no reason to say you won't suffer it. But once you lack knowledge, so the suffering came. But once somebody gained the light and consciousness, they at least did a little fight. Even it's not their own battle or fight, it's somebody else. Yet you have to fight and keep those things away in that order. The things we started with today has really gone off a certain level. And for myself to continue, I have to just do this. So the chicken crying with a loudness, and you don't see it as a noise because you are not living. And the one who have life, he understands what is happening. So I have to tell you whatever. So this is an office I have worked also with their job placement. So if I gave the women jobs, not to go and defile them or keeping the rule of the Lord, and to make sure that they get reality to that which maybe they will pray or protection, or at least to get a little reward for what they do. Indeed, that's why I built an office in open market. Do you look handsome than myself? In what way? Even my kind of beard, if I were trimming it, very different. It won't look like any of you. You don't have hair, you don't have fiber, you don't have anything. Some of us, you don't know. Look, whatever you don't see here, it's because of the nature of work. Sometimes we shave or trim. I don't have to trim or shave. When I don't trim, when I don't shave, can't you see my beauty that you can't stand on? I don't think you understand what I'm saying, Dan. You being the opposite seed of somebody who only wish to destroy and spoil the works of somebody. On the path, were you there? Have you left a footprint in the night, in the sleep, that I should see you walking in also physically? That's the reality. The speed of happening is right instantly. So even if they came with family or people you know, you have to look at the person in reality. Ah, are you one of them that do this? Because we never caught you doing this. But when it happened that they show you somebody that you know, other than the one robbing, then that's another tricky way. So that they robbing and putting somebody different as forefront image. That's what you don't know. So the one we know it's on the screen. You could say that the Lord is best in having somebody rob another person. We don't do that. How do you expect that the Lord is the best? Come on, fish out of the chamber. Did you see it in the silence when you are asleep? There are loudness there because that's why people are talking, doing everything. Yet it is not coming out loud because it's in a different world. But when the happening of that which is in that place taking place comes up physical, you don't see it in the world that is in the loudness. You don't hear that the chickens, I'm not dead. We are not in the land of the dead. I don't have any respect for anything you are calling death or corruption. That's not where I heal. Let's show a lot of this. All the demonic spirits are sleeping. Get out of their life. What I'm saying is ready. Let's go on the live. Let me just show that up to you, myself, and somebody. I want to do something. All right, let's do this one. So I sit here and do what somebody is supposed to do as well as is possible. So what's ready? Let's find out. So before we get to what? Before we get to do the other design. So that's designing. So I keep on doing exactly what I'm supposed to do as a human being with a living fire element and all of that. We can be what somebody else other than reality. So in the process, creating with a grade and myself, let's see some of the things. I've just altered a word. Let's see what the Lord revealed, which they tell you is the light that reveal it, what is in secret. So that if in the emptiness you see nothing but darkness, how then let's see what is in darkness that will be revealed by the light. As I put a word there, let's see that. Marigida dos Kiadabada Shandalabida. Desua Desu Antos Caria. Sylvester Kuzibekwe not in asleep. So Sylvester Kuzibekwe is up and working something crew composition. Let all that is beast form, command by the authority and declaration with a prophetic unction and authority that never fake it, never fail. That which indeed is the Lord. Let the beast of the Lord command and the water beast out and the beast out uncleanness, and the alien uncleanness out. Let a giant alien of such many feet I can talk about in the spirit, and if that which is in the spirit revealing, showcase in the flesh. I don't think you understand it. If you know what those things are, that's a water beast they are having to live with you, some of you, and you don't know it, and you're seeing it as a child of somebody, onto somebody. How big probably they are, you don't know. When they made a human being live, I'm not one of them. I cannot live with anybody by name Emmanuel because it can never be. That's a water beast and Muslim connection, and that's even the whole world shrine. That's the shrine of the world. So if you didn't know that, I'm telling you, that's the reason. So that if I want to be revealing or I want to reveal those who grew up, I can bring all of them up on the screen so that you don't even need to look for them. Once I put them on the screen, you have to know it. And you don't have to argue. What is happening now, I let you know. And when you see their photos, already it is. But I left of the win. Let light show it now. The revealed beauty. So if I start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now I want to look at first 6 things right now. So from the light, it will reveal. If you have ever known what I'm showing in the most beauty, you won't be saying it's somebody else. It's myself. So myself first and any other person. Watch that you may see it. So I'm watching that which is most beauty after the word and giving. You have to know it. That if the hair on hair is natural, then the Lord will show you first what we are saying is beauty, which you cannot deny because it's reality as I can talk to them. That's it. We are just simply saying how you can do certain things without going to sin anymore. In entering service room, these people are ladies in their own room, doing what they have to do online in their live on the live broadcast, just fetching for themselves coins, money in the beauty that they have been given. Let me show you what you want to say that maybe my channel is corrupt. Let me show you because this is a channel that is revealing because I mentioned it already. Now let me show you. If the Lord show you, let me show you what I'm showing. You see it? Let me show you. You see how the person is dressed? You see it? Is she wearing something? But in the Garden of Eden, were they clothed or they were not clothed? I want to show you. Were they clothed? They were clothed, right? In what form, in which way? So, what would be your judgment? That's what I have to alter and the Lord showing. So that you don't understand where something begins and where it ends. Do I have the eye to see this? You think you are the one who are ugly, who have given birth, married to somebody, that you have been defiled, that I need to see your nakedness for what purpose? Then why not have the Lord himself and his word show it or reveal it? That's first person. But can you stand any other thing that I will show? That is when the spirit reveals. Or you see my fingernails, don't you see it? Are they as nice? What do you see than the human being dressed in the element and shape showing? Do you have the letter V in school? Do you learn it? So which part of the flesh has the Lord shown as the letter V or valley? So that you don't corrupt it. I am an artist. We sit in school, see even human being nakedness and draw it nakedness. So you will be telling me that I'm an artist and the creator. You'll be telling me I'm the one showing your level. Or you don't know what I'm saying. Are you the judge? My channel is a great creator and reveal what I have to say it is. If I have to alter the word and then the Lord reveal, that's what exactly it is in their life. So that we have to say, what did you see? That's the world. Let's get to another stage. Look at this one. Do you see this? Is it also on the same time with us? Are we an art or am I an artist? Am I showing myself? Are you the one here? Do you look like myself in a young age or any situation of angel? How do you throw away the reality? This second person. Now, let's go for third. Third, we are counting the first six before. This is third also. Are they in their room? Are they showing different colors and different skin? Are they dressed differently? All right. So when we come up, you realize that what? The white ladies are on the standing order and standing ovation. That is what? That if the archangel rise, he will rise with what? The other angels. So on the standing, you realize that the white ladies, the two that we counted down, the first one, and then the third one, between the third one is second one, which was what the one, the finest we want to say is also from your level. Even that's not your level because we are not showing you. And this one, what did you find here? There is standing order. So the ones who rise with the Lord as according to the creation, this is what it is in the light. Is she wearing what? Shade. All right. Is she wearing what? An element shape. This side showing what? Like zero, an O. This is an O, this level. And then the nipple for this side umbilical cord is a valley that leads to what? Another thing. And having an element here. Do you see it? An element on this side. What do you regard this to be in most reality of the creation? Then you see the cylindrical part again on this side. So this one, what element shape type would you say? There you read from what I'm saying, that they are the same zeros and all of that, that we were. That is the art. So the Lord as an art or an artist won't be showing you what you know. When it gets to mature stage in life, it will become reality. And I won't be saying the Lord say and then I don't see it. Then I may be a liar. We're going to look at, let's say also another one. Let's take a look at another one. That is a fourth part of it. So fourth. All right. You'll be amazed. So this another word, white in a different version of different country. She's also standing with a different also cloth or dress. Look at the skirts that they wear and the strip on, and then the top, the armless and vest. And she got also the hair on. Do you see them as they are standing, or it is toys? As they used to make some of you just watch the toys. But we are not watching toys here, and they won't tell you the reality. So if I'm the one revealing what an art I am, and in the great level, if you thought you just see a woman and you desire after it, then this is why you can't have them, because they are not in this country. Even when they come to this country, what I'm using this for teaching now, and you don't have anything apart from what I'm showing. You don't know anything. And they all showing you a different side of themselves so that you see the arm. This is the arm side and the arm stretch, showing what form the Lord have made. Do we need it? Do we see it? Do we have the Lord showing what I really want to talk about as an artist? Or I don't see it here and do what art it is with the choral draw? Or it's not reality to you? You think you are beauty? What beauty do you have? I created beauty. That's why I just only support beauty. Why? Because that is the nature of myself. You see that the three white ladies are all standing out of the four. Now let's see the fifth one. So, so this the fifth one. Watch. You see here. So we have three white ladies of different countries, and then two fair ladies also in their color is as white by the shade. But they are what? The version you should know. Also in different countries, there are two, but all of them are sitting, but they're also wearing different design wear. All this is art and promotion and doing business. She is sitting down. You see her? She is sitting down, at least to show that the Lord and His light is this when it's time for revealing. If the light should reveal, we are getting it live. So that's it. So this is the fifth one. Let's see the sixth one. All right. So this is also another lady, white lady, standing. So out of the six, we have four of them who are all standing, who are white ladies standing, and they got dressed differently because of their culture and their difference in their country, and they are in their own rooms, showing the only best that they have been given. And how many of them have shown the umbilical cord? If they have not shown yet, do we just have to say we assume that there's the umbilical cord, or we have to see it? Then the Lord said, for presentation, teaching, and reality, that time we need to teach, it will be made available. That's what He said. Don't let that fail. If not, you have not seen the reality. How would you say we saw it? You are seeing the reality of what the names that are robbing are. You don't need it in your life. Do you need it? So this is what we say. Some of you, you thought the children are children. They bath even with their mothers or parents naked, standing nakedness. So there are some things you cannot say you are preventing from happening when you are the one teaching them the same truth. You are the ones doing it. On my channel, are they not in their rooms? Did you see any man with them? Or have you seen any woman with myself? Then one-on-one space. You see where it is one-on-one. The one-on-one is showing, and then we are over different countries. How the Spirit and the Lord can be with their people at the same time. And look at how happy they are in their own rooms. Is it a man that you are that is making somebody happy to say the pleasure of the Lord? The pleasure of the Lord is there already. That is to say this to the level like this. Are we saying it? Or so this one where Nika as a short. And all that they are showing the element is what? The leaf, the flower. So if you have anywhere to dance, what else? So the first six, we counted first six people, and the first six, we have four white ladies who are all in the standing. And this is the reason they are all having what? Long hair. And they are different white culture, different white people from different countries. Yet they have one thing that you are seeing commonly. They are all standing. And normally you see the white people in their rooms or mostly in their kitchens standing. That's how they stand and cook. And you love to see it. to make yourself an idol worshiper, you don't know it. And they claim the Lord has given you. Giving what? So in the situation, I'm revealing the beauty, and somebody is revealing ugly part of things. Now let's look at the seventh, because that is first six we've shown. Now let's look at the seventh, and let's see what it is on my seven, like birth, seventh generation. So let's get to seventh generation, and then I'll refresh it, and then we look at after this what creation and spirit have connected with. So look, seventh, myself here sitting down. This one is the same white lady of another country, but this one is what? Sitting down. You watch what I'm saying? She is sitting down. You see when you get to seventh generation, among the white ladies, this one is with long hair but sitting down. Do you see the level that we read before they have to sit? They have to sit with only the archangel, the one with seventh generation. As myself sitting and showing my knee. You see that? So five ladies are white. But until we get to seventh generation with myself, who give them seat and throne, the princess to be with myself. That's what you are seeing. You may tell me that we're showing the ugly part of life. You can do that. So she got it. And the color she wore, even in the most looks, let's see if I can show a little of the color. So you see the art. This is the art department. So when you fail to make it happen, it will also fail to be revealing. You see the color she wear? So a level like this. Do you see that? All right. So the photo that I put on as an art, it was in a standing order. So when we see it until we get to my own level, I'm the throne kingdom sitting January. So that you cannot get me standing. And then the people that you have to say with respect and highest altitude and order, they are the ones standing. Until you get to seventh generation before you see a white people seat or white lady seat. And when it begins standing, because that is the photo I placed here, standing, is in a standing. That's how it is. So if they have to show you as photo, reality, and live, you have to also have it standing. And on my level to seventh counted before the seat. So I'm going to refresh. Let me refresh it. So all these people, what I'll do is, what the spirit is showing that once it is happening according to the law and the light and spirit, that you add to what the teaching. Because that is what the level you can say you follow somebody. That Lord, if I be around this level or on that level, and the things happen the way you have projected it, then may I do this? Or may you show how? Then it happens. I don't think we came lying to people, saying things that are not real. Yeah, we want to by force say that it's real. How is it real? And all the names that they have are special artistic names. So with these, what I can do will surprise you. So for the teaching sake, some of them that we can only skip. So I want to do this. I have to close and open. No, I have to just refresh because that's what I mentioned. That's a word. Come out the corruption out. Move out the corruption out right away. So watch here now. Now after refreshing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've refreshed 7 times. Let's see again. And then the first person on it is with the name Beauty. Is the Lord showing something? Is the archangel revealing it? So the word on this person is beauty. So that it's not just a person beauty, but it's a white lady beauty. Look, in the sitting. That's her name, Beauty. And she's dressing herself and making well. You see what she's showing you? Is the word just beauty, or the spirit is showing the art of beauty? Is she got a right to present to you something, right? She's dressing well, showing how we dress. Do you see it? Do you think it is a fake life we are living, or they are showing exactly what we are doing? Even as we are not on audio talking to each other direct. I'm just doing it as it should be by the spirit. And she's dressing. So how is the word beauty? Beauty is keeping yourself, making up yourself, cleaning yourself, covering where you have to cover, tie it up, or lose where you have to, and keeping everything in form, in order. So keeping things in rightfully order, right, complete. Is she doing it? Or is just a name I mentioned 7 times to the level? She's showing it, right? How can you say it's a prophetic level? You understand? When something concerns us right now, the language you communicate, how can it show what we have to say it is? That the name, you thought that it's just a name. Okay, has the spirit made known to you that is not just a name, because at the time we will need it with the meaning of the word and the things I have to comment as a commentary is showing. Do you see that? It's beauty, right? All right, that's it. So up to the 7th level, let's see that. So this is what they say the spirit will communicate. That you know who you are to communicate every time, any generation. That they can be, let's say, for your teaching or relation, or for whatever the Lord says it should be for us. Yes. So in that case, it won't be what you think. Okay. This second person on the live with the what? After the swipe. So she is also sitting down now. So you realize that they are now sitting, the white ladies are sitting, showing what rule they keep almost every time. That's how they live their life. Okay. And she crossed the leg. Look at it well. She sit and cross the leg. I hope you can see. She sit and cross the leg. And you couldn't see what? Even the part of the flesh that somebody will say is a woman, that you have left yourself open. She crossed the leg, and so every side have been closed. And you are the people who sit like the idols, open your leg down anywhere on street. Surprising to note that you go to church. So that's the second level. And the third level is what? Third is another what? Lady, who is also what? Sitting down. And this is what? The level to say our level, if it's common to your level. You see the person, right? She's sitting and not open the leg. She's sitting close the leg as it should be. For a reason. I leave it to the level. And she show you what? The belly tummy levels. You see what she's doing? That's a spirit that will make them know and what they have to do, the rule they keep. And they won't just sit there and be opening the leg. Now, if I have a word out today, I need somebody who sit there open the leg. That is how it should be. So that whatever I talk about, you see is reality. If it's not needed now, we won't talk about that one. And you see myself in the art. That's the most salute. That you cannot tell me that you cover yourself, and when I say open yourself and you didn't understand, open yourself. When I say cover, you don't know, cover yourself. When I say clean, you don't know clean. Then you tell me you go to church. This is the third level. Then we have fourth level is also a white lady showing the what fingernail. She watched that first. And she's also sitting in a different posture. Yes, different posture. And you see how they dress sitting. That is it, right? At least that you may know some of the things happening. That's why they say if the archangel should command, you should just be in the composition of his word. So that when he looks at you, it would be what? Exactly his word. That's why the Lord even get to know who carries his word into practice. And some of you, when I see you do certain things, I won't just mind because I reserve it. And then third to this fourth. So this is a fifth one. You see her, she's also dressed in a different looks. Do I have to listen to the language? Do I have to go to circle? She's doing what? Drinking in her room, all of them. I hope you can see and trust and perceive that the Lord is presenting to us. So did she drink? Is it a fourth person? So on the fourth person is on the table. The food you prepare on the table. She drink from the jar, right? This is where you say they also sit with him. So would you say that she's looking as it should be, or it should be something else? Do you see what is really? All right, that's all right. Then fifth one, we get a fifth one, and then we go to this level. They too are sitting, doing their battle. Now they are on battle. When you finish with all that is instruction, and you take your breakfast, that is where you face the battle on the fifth level. Righteousness stand. So that the ladies, they are doing their own battle. They are doing their battle. And the archangel is just as referring, instructing and working. And let's say the sixth person, even that's all right. We go to only that level. Let's see if the same. So things change. So fifth level, that's all right. That's okay. Look at what I can do. So bring into the people life. Look at myself. If I'm sweating, watch. I'm even sweating. So if life is in this flesh, I have to have it. What did I do to get sweating? To get water in the flesh. I can have it for life on the tongue, the same sweat. When there's no life and you have fortunately sweat, that's water from you generated condensation and heat and other chemical reactions that form water. As I sit here, I don't have any water to drink. So when it begin to quicken that I may need, then I tell you, because the other lady drink. Let me go to another place. Come out! Where is the channel? Come on, kid, other young place, right away. So that's it. I need to go for silence. So I want to open to the prophetic side when people you probably don't know. Let's listen to some of the words or things they may be saying in the prophetic, an element to my sitting here. Maybe we'll hear it. Let's see that. That those materials that I use for my creation and work and art and works, you will say that these were they created for you when I'm having just probably one. You can't just say that I should lose my best to your kingdom for this kind of that's a non-part of the business. The prophetic word here right now, it says, I will go higher. I will go higher. When they are looking for people that will be placed somewhere, I will be placed there. I would already have a seat, so whatever they are saying, just select it. So that it won't be somebody you think we wake up prophesying, living with prophecy, and another prophet comes to the level to rob somebody. Why do you think you deserve a place you have not been given? That way, you look at my work to be working, and you don't see myself to be the one they have to see on the stream or mainstream. You the one deceiving who don't come from the kingdom. Why not go and stand in your date of birth and preach? When we are creating, do you come on live and create? What do you create? Even the prophet have issue what? Let me accept it. Let me show you what I'm. Look, listen. You see, he had requested for what? He has requested that I may join. He is prophesying to us right now. You see it? He has sent a request that I should just push and join. So that even I've joined already. Look, the prophetic. Look, somebody, let me show. I want to show a little part. You see that he's praying. Look at my account. Look, this is my account right there. You see here, this is my one of my accounts. Is that my name? Yes. So as I'm communicating, he will be hearing. So this is how the works will show. Sometimes the usual thing is they would have to say send in request, or you go to their level to say you send request that they may prophesy to you or tell the spirit of the Lord, the mind of the spirit. But this one, he is the one who sent in request because already talking is myself how I instruct it. And he that is a prophet, he sent in request and how to get to the level with it. So if he should be talking to myself, what the Lord is saying, that will be the and him and the Lord. But there's no way you come to the level with myself to rob my things. That's not a prophecy. Going on now. Going on my channel. Going on Archangel. He's prophesying to myself as we speak now. But he's speaking tree. So I won't like to bring it. He was speaking English and tree. But sometimes when we come up, They will love to do the thing in English. When we come there, they switch to their language. I don't want it like that. I'm not free. You know, I'm not a convert. So the Lord will not make us chicken. What are God of the chicken? What are God of unclean chicken Sylvia? What are God of unclean chicken Sylvia? By the sound, keeping record and timing. Leave it there. How about you to be under? After prayer. Let the authority of myself. Give it the rule of this art. How it is, anywhere it is, any keeping of rule, commanded to store up in the timing, in the light and the creation. All the enemy out. All the authority of the Lord. All the robbery out. Out of this place. Out of here and NKONYA now. NKONYA open. NKONYA open. So that if you get in an excellence for somebody's creation, we come out of the word of the spirit of uncleanness. Come out of the dreams of the people. NKONYA out of the dreams of the people. Come out of that place. Out of the waters. Out of the beasts of this world. Come out of this place. Any unclean mercy. Out of this place, NKONYA. Come out and be mercy. Out of this place. You know, why some of the things are in the corruption is because when they say goodness and somebody's name, mercy, will follow you is the reason. Why the thing is a spirit that you don't know. That's the reason they have had somebody name those things and the spirit is what? Sending them to you to say by force, you are their husband or whatever. You know, it's because the prayer you'll be making. The prayer that is on the tongue of maybe somebody, a prophet somewhere. That's what is making you even to be sleeping with a different man, and then you are saying it's another person that is a prophetical. You want to say that's where they say the covenant is. You don't know that, right? That's the reason. So when they say goodness and mercy and this shall follow somebody, that's the reason. Because it's a word directed by the spirit and manipulating somebody. So some people, when it happens like that, it becomes prophetic that is spoiling somebody. And it becomes prophetic that somebody is also doing what they are doing. That's why they said that you may ask what is on the word and the word that is on the tongue of the Lord or the man of the Lord. Because his spirit, not in going out of the troubles. Not going out. Start it quickly by the sound holding the energy, fire force. Give the rules right away. Move any unclean spirit out of my people. Already our kingdom out of the unclean world of death and unclean spirit. Out of that in Konya. Move the Konya kingdom out of the unclean spirit. Move it out of any world that is in the generation past in the timeline. Activate it in Konya now. Activate it in Konya. Operating on NKONYA. Remove any death out of the stomach. Out of the NKONYA stomach. Out of the NKONYA head. Out of the NKONYA spirit. Any unclean spirit. Come out. Out now. So whilst I'm designing and showing and revealing, the word is also what? Somebody is also ministering to myself again. Do you get it? So somebody is ministering to myself again. Even that's the entire healing. You know, it's just a word. If you carry the spirit, at the right time, you have to carry it. All the time, you have to carry it. But when things are even changed a little different, the same word is this, that when it returns to you or myself, that you have to know how you carry it and things you do with it. That is all you should look at and look for now. An authority of the symbol and language the Lord put in my hand. Come on in, Holy Spirit. Let it activate right away. Activating what is in the symbols and the main revelation the Lord gave. Activating revelations. Activating revelation of the world. Activating right away. Take it out of the spirit and corruption. Out of that place. Out of that place now. That things will be in connection with myself, flowing for myself in the level nobody's ever reached. Of course, I'm the only one it is almost every time given. For my works will show it. Cover myself out of the troubles. Out of the image of myself. Any RNA, DNA of beast of old age of somebody showing, we command it right now. I can let you now. Come out right away, disappear. When you disappear from old age, any ugly person that is making people ugly in their looks, come out. Come out now, right away. Whatever you have destroyed, whatever you have stored, whatever you have corrupted, we command the corruption out of this place. Out by the authority and energy holding. So these are the things we are putting in the component storage and storehouse, the energy and the doing, that it may hold it. That when you play to that level and you listen, that it may also do for you something. But when you only carry the righteousness, that's why you cannot just see myself and said, you know this. If you don't do the right thing, how do you get to my channel? My channel is not a baby channel, it's not a pastor channel. Come out in your place. Come out and going out of trouble. I'm going out already. I'm going out of the universe. I'm going out of the earth of the Lord. I'm going out of the unclean barrier. I'm going out of the shrine. I'm going out of the idols. I'm going out of the idols. Out of the idols. Out of the channel authority. Out of the idols. Out of well-being, the fullness, complete authority. Let it be according to the word. Let it be right away. I activate you. I activate myself. Activate in January. Activate in January. Come on, any unclean spirit out of the unclean spirit. Out of the spirit now. Any unclean or spirit of unclean depth. Cast it out. Out of the spirit carcasses. Come out of the here, the revealed authority. Let us sword of the Holy Ghost. Let us sword of the archangel lighten. Let us sword of the silver. Let us most silver of the Lord. Let it out of the trouble. Let it flee the enemy out. Let it trump out of the trouble. Let it do not trump out of the trouble right away. Let it out of the corruption of the world and people. Out of that place. Let it fire authority. Come on, it out of trouble. Out of the corruption. Out of that place. You know what I'm saying now. Let it trump out of the troubles. I command him out of the troubles. Out of the manipulation. Out of the manipulation. You see what will happen. Following this day, this morning. You look at what will happen. Because there are things the Lord store up. But until the angel talk or open it, those things won't function. So it may be in the dreams or vision. But there are other things spiritual. No matter what, when spirit works something on your flesh, you will never remain the same. You always have a change. But I do not talk about the troubles. Coming out of the rest of the sleep of death or uncleanness. Everything is first out of the death. Anything that I've died with, come out of it. Come out of it. Come out of it. 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 I command you, January, great again nation, January, US, liberty, authority in the fire, authority right away. The entire US land, command you out of troubles right away. I am the only one with the word that can take the world out of some place, a place anywhere I want to say. Not in the faith of anybody. Not any unclean spirit. When the US out of the shrine and unclean spirit of somebody, out of that place. Come out of the troubles. I am the one present. So if I see bottles, breast, human part, it's because the life I give, what I save as a nation, that I live on for purpose and connection with the law. What I save. Out of the trouble. Out of the sleep of death and taste. Out of trouble. Out of trouble. God has out of the death and sleep of people. Out of trouble. Out of trouble. Out of the curses. Out of the mysteries. Out of the mysteries. Out of the mysteries. Out of the prophets who are not with the authority according to my giving and need. Out of that. Out of that. Come out in the unclean spirit. Out of this place right away. I'll command you out. Powers. Out of this. Out of this place by the sword. Raise the sabers. Cut myself out of the unclean, magical, unclean state. Out of the shrine. Out of the shrine. Out of the things that they have invoked. Out of the things of uncleanness. Out of the lifeless things. Out of the earth. Come out of the out of the earth. Come out, rise up from that. Out of this place. Earth cannot have covenant with you because earth was not the one you came and served. Out of this place. Out of the earth. Out of the earth of unclean death. Out of the dust. Come out, anybody invoking you back to that place. Let that person be the swap of it. Out of it. Let the trap out of the shop. 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 Let it out of the sleep of death and cold. Let it out of the cold. Out of it of fire. Out of it of fire. Out here now. Out here now. Out here now. Out here now. Let the grave of uncleanness. Out of that place. You hear the birds, right? That's how I wake up and work. I don't wake up and sit and only watch. I work. I don't wake up and sit and claim praying. I create. Because I'm a master of my own self, the word and the scripture and the war. I didn't sit for people to be fighting on my behalf without myself knowing what they are doing. So if I had known what they are doing in the meditation and prayer and word giving, then I play my role, that I'm not a baby. Don't you see that it's abomination when the chicken grew from the time we started broadcast till now? That's what you don't know. Because you are not spiritual, you are not angels. You are shrines. You are dead people. There is no way the rule that the Lord set up for chicken will continue from the time I started broadcast. That at least the time or hours they have crew, you should know already that's corruption. That's the witchcraft world of death. It is only 3 times they may crew in just less than 6 minutes. Even they can't crew for 6 minutes. Now look at the things in hours that they may be doing. What do you think it is? Come out here. What the word out of the corruption? 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 What the chemicals out of the world of corruption? What out of the corruption? What my prophetic word out of the corruption? What my authority out of the corruption? What the prophetess out of the corruption? Out of the corruption. Out of this. Come on now. Anybody that is making us image and claiming the portion of our practicality for themselves, let it be removed now. Let it be removed. Remove the word of corruption. Remove it. Remove it now. Have your own name and your own spirit. Have your own family. Family tribe. Come on this way. Come on this way. Any good thing that you have stored up, command it down to the living world. Out of this place. Any unclean spirit. What is about the unclean spirit? Come my channel out of the corruption. Come my channel out of the corruption. So I'm watching myself whilst I'm also doing it for many reasons. Reason you don't know what is happening. This same work, you say that right? We are watching whilst I'm engineering, live creating. So you will tell me that somebody's work is this. If I haven't moved anything, if I haven't added anything, whatever it is, that's what it remains forever. You are not the one on my art. I'm going to crop this and add it on to see an improvement or difference. What the enemy out of it? What the enemy out of it? What the military out of the unclean function? What the military out of the unclean role function? Out of that place now. 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 Cover myself out of the hideous. Cover myself out of the part of the flesh. Out of the flesh of the people. Out of it. I'm a complete human being. Cover myself a human being. Cover myself a human being now. Cover myself into my bones, my soul, self living. Authority myself. Authority myself.